Today I would like to talk a bit about the collector's edition of Cyberpunk 2077 and whether it is worth your money or not. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing because I'm going to make more videos about Cyberpunk and other games. So let's take a look at the official unboxing video. I will show screenshots of each part so that we have more time to look at each item. So the first thing that really stands out here is the box itself. I think the design is really gorgeous and it looks like some kind of futuristic container. Of course it's in the iconic yellow and grey color scheme of Cyberpunk, which I really like a lot. A box like this will definitely stand out wherever you put it, and I guess that is exactly what you want from an expensive collector's edition like this. Because it would be too bad if no one notices it, right? Next we have one of the absolute highlights here. It's a 10-inch statue of the game's protagonist V on a motorbike. Well, actually he's jumping off the motorbike while shooting with two guns at an unknown target, and it seems like he just smashed a poor fellow into the ground with his bike. Ow, it looks kind of painful. But maybe he's a really bad guy and had it coming, who knows. Anyway, if you look closely you can see that there is an insane amount of details, like the scar in V's face, the veins on his arm, or the wrinkles in his jacket. The motorbike itself also has all kinds of stickers and other details. And yeah, the overall thing just looks super cool and I would definitely like to have one of that on my desk. The next thing in the box is a map of Night City. This should come in handy to get a better understanding of Night City and all the different locations. Of course there will probably be a map in the game too, but I think it's nice to be able to grab a real map made out of paper and take as much time as you want to look at it. But a lot more interesting than that is the next thing on the list. An art book with all kinds of cool pictures and infos about the game. Looks like it will be really interesting for fans who want to see more about this world and dig a bit deeper into the lore. It also comes in a pretty hardcover, which is always a plus. Then we have one of the cars in the game as a metal keychain. Just like the motorbike before, the car also has lots of details and it's a pretty cool extra, I think. Kind of reminds me a bit of Knight Rider, I guess because of the shape and black color, but it definitely fits well into the futuristic world of Cyberpunk. After that we have a World Compendium booklet, which seems to have lots of infos about the game's setting and lore. I'm not sure how many pages it has, but I'm always interested in all the background information I can get. When I was young I always loved to read the manual of every game from beginning to end, even if it was mostly about the controls and some basic information about the characters. I still really liked the feeling of reading something about the game and looking at some pictures. Nowadays we mostly don't even get a basic manual like that, because most people don't read it anyway, and almost all games just have an in-game tutorial now. But because of that reason, I really appreciate items like this. The next two things also fit into that category. A collectible steelbook and a survival guide, which comes inside of an NCPD evidence bag. The steelbook looks awesome, and the survival guide looks like it will be a lot of fun to read. You can see the evidence bag here, which has some stuff written on it, and yeah, it's another nice visual extra, I think. Then there is a lot of smaller stuff like various stickers, postcards and a metal pin set, which you could use for all kinds of decoration, I guess. And then finally we have the game discs themselves, of course, for either PS4, Xbox One or PC. Every copy of Cyberpunk 2077 also comes with some digital goodies. You get the full soundtrack of the game, another art booklet, the Cyberpunk 2077 source book, some wallpapers for your desktop and mobile, and a digital comic. I think the digital comic sounds especially interesting, and I'm curious to see more details about it. But like I said, these digital goodies are not limited to the collector's edition and you will get them with the standard version of the game as well. But now the biggest question is if this collector's edition is actually worth your money, because it's definitely not cheap. It's about $250, which is quite a large amount of money for a single game. On the other hand, you do really get a lot of juicy items here, so I guess it really depends on how much you love this game and if you can afford to spend over $200 at the moment. But another problem is that it's actually sold out in many places right now, so you need to be a bit lucky if you want to pre-order one now. But now I'm curious about your opinion. What do you think about this collector's edition? Are you going to buy one? Tell me in the comment section down below, and let's talk more about Cyberpunk 2077. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. I will see you all in the next video.